Hi guys, I just thought I'd just introduce Nick to you. Nick's a property investor, and I was just going to share some of his journey with you. So Nick, you used to go to all these property seminars and used to hear them talk. What kind of advice were they telling you to do?
Probably the overwhelming message that I got was that as a property investor, I should be buying negatively geared property
Yep.
because I had a fair wage and it was a good tax deduction.
Right. So what did you do?
I actually followed their advice and bought negatively geared property.
And what are your thoughts on that strategy?
It's a good idea in theory because it's basically targeting properties that grow in equity, and equity's capital growth is something you really need in your property portfolio. But what I found in practice was the more negatively geared property that I acquired, the harder it was to service the mortgage and pay the mortgage.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really scalable, and my wage wasn't growing. I don't know if you've noticed, but wage growth in Australia is actually pretty poor.
Yeah. Okay. So, what were your thoughts at that time?
It wasn't so much a thought; it was feeling. I was the more property I got, the more in pain. I was really in pain. I was in financial pain. I had no money. I had no disposable income, and the only way out that I saw was to work more hours and make more money. I actually applied for a job night filling at Coles, and what I realised is I got into property to work less hours, and here I am applying for another job, and it's totally opposite what I wanted. So
Yeah, of course.
I needed help, and that's when I went searching, and I came across you.
And what did I tell you to do then?
You told me to do the opposite that everyone else was telling me.
Okay.
You told me to buy positively geared property.
Yeah. So fast forward to now. Where are you now?
You helped me make changes to my existing portfolio, which has really eased the pain, the financial pain. You showed me what everyone else said was basically impossible.
Okay. And tell us about your current investment that you've got going now.
All right. So my latest investment is the one we're doing together.
Yep.
I never would have come across this opportunity by myself and within my networking and development circles.
Because you never hear about it, right?
No, you don't hear about that stuff. No one talks about it. It's a really good opportunity.
Yeah.
And I was not aware that those high returns were ever possible.
Yeah. And those high returns, I mean, mostly you get those kind of high returns in regional areas, but this one's actually in the city.
Yeah, this is a CBD one, and it's really exciting.
Yeah, right. So once this is all done and dusted and up and running, how's this one investment going to change your life?
Oh, this investment's phenomenal. It's 14% net yield, so it's going to have a massive impact on my life. In one investment, my financial pain will be eliminated. I'll actually be making money,
right?
Which will allow me to work less and spend more time with my wife and kids.
Great. Is that exactly what you wanted? Okay. All right. Well, thanks for sharing today.
Sure.